baskets and more. Trying to get a good view for you with this camera. I'm going to be assembling some chip bags for my daughter's baby shower this weekend. And so I thought I'd, just assemble a few to let you see, how it goes. So we are going to let a few people come in, and then we're going to get started. Hope you guys are having a good day today. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Benita, how you doing? I enjoyed your live yesterday. I said, you and your sister, y'all so pretty. Y'all some pretty young ladies. Look, I call y'all young ladies because I'm so old. I hope everything is going good. Some of you guys are familiar with chip bags and party favors. Those of you who are not, you may find this live a little bit interesting. And I've always liked to do my own. I'm not really cheap, but I just decided to try it. I was watching a lot of videos, watching people do party favors and stuff. And I said, let me try it. I said, I always like doing, technology-driven stuff. I said, I know I can do it. So I taught myself how to use Photoshop. That was my first thing. You can make these party favors in Canva and a lot of other softwares. But the very first thing I learned to do was Photoshop. So I got me a subscription, and I just started designing. Of course, I was on YouTube and other sites to learn exactly how to learn how to design, assemble, and I even got so comfortable with it. I had an Etsy shop for years, and the very first year of my Etsy shop, I made over $10,000 just strictly selling party favors. And then I made really more than that because I had people who I knew that were referring people, and they were paying, that way as well. So I really enjoyed it. Once I learned Photoshop, I really enjoyed it. So let me show you the first step in this. The first step, of course, you have to get on whatever software you're familiar with, and you have to design your party favor. So this is my chip bag design, and all you need is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I had first printed it on this. I'm gonna let you see it. I had first printed it on this matte paper, and it just didn't give me the look that I wanted. So I was lucky that I still had some photo paper that I had purchased from Dollar Tree, and I put it in and it worked. Because you see, this looks so much better with that glossy background. So I printed them over again, and I'm going to use the glossy instead of the matte. I prefer the glossy look. So I've done one here, and I'm going to show you my little chip bag stand that I have up here. That's my little chip bag stand right there. And I put the chip bags on these little hooks, and they will be on the party favorite table like that. Okay. And some people, if you don't have the stand, you could just, just lay them, flat on your table. But this saves a lot of room when you have a lot of favors. And with me, I go overboard with the favors. So, and it looks like they've just appointed me to be the designer for every event in the family, which is a headache sometimes. But I still get it done. I find a way to get it done. So this is what one bag looks like right here. And I have the little baby shower, little nutrition fact, little label here. I also put down there the what's in the bag. So these are Lay's sour cream chips in here. And I just put thank you. Since it's a strawberry shortcake thing, on the back I put thank you very much for coming, the Oaks family. Okay, and then I put the same little baby down there. And I just designed it on front with my daughter's name and just a few little strawberry artwork that I had in my file. I have thousands and thousands of digital files, and so I just found something and made my little design. So I'm going to put this back up on my chip stand, and I'm going to make a few just so you can see how it looks. So let me go here and see if you guys have any questions. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you so much. I hope that you can see well. I've never really set my ring light up in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen area. So this is where I'm going to be. I got so much stuff everywhere for this baby shower. This is really one place that wasn't full of things. Thank you guys for joining. Hi Vanita, hi Terry, hi Rosetta, hi Tasha, hi Sadana. Okay, Sadana would say, I see I have to come to your town. Sadana, I've been cutting up. I even had the nerve to go out this morning, Sadana. I took my butt out this morning and found a little over 100 pennies. I had to go to drop everything that I had accumulated over the weekend. I had to drop it off at my storage unit. So I said, let me just go ahead and go by here and see if I can find anything. And I was surprised. I found a lot of good stuff. I found yellow dot, green dot, purple dot. I mean, it was still things out there. I found those ink pens that they had. I found those little notepads that were shaped like stars. And what else did I find? I got a lot of those artificial flowers and greenery. I love that. I just love those. They really come in handy for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. So I got some more of those. And I feel well rested today for some reason. I thought I would be just zapped for a couple of days. But I had a little energy. And so I said, okay, when I got back, I said, well, let me just go ahead, do some party favors. I started making a chip bag. I said, no, I said, let me go on and do a little live so at least you guys can see, those of you who are interested in the party favors. I have a lot of videos on my channel. If you all want to see me assemble, design, the chip bags, water bottle labels, I got all that on there. Hershey bar purses, just pretty much a lot of stuff. So if you all want to go see some more of those videos, there are going to be some available. Yeah, Terry, you know, Photoshop is kind of complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, and just like with anything, repetition is everything. So the more you do it, you're going to learn. Also, the videos that are available online, they're also a good source for information that you're looking for. Or you can just get a video, somebody you can follow really good, and I would stop that video 20 times and catch up, because I would have my machine going, I would have Photoshop on, and sometimes you have to do that just to get comfortable with it. Just learn as you go. Thank you, Vanita. Hey, Pooh, how you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Breezy. Thank you, Penny. Hi, Crafts by Cheryl. Oh, thank you. I think you being too generous, Cheryl. I appreciate you, though. Thank you, Breezy. Hey, King's Gift Basket. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing, sweetheart? Where mom at, Kimberly? Oh, I shouldn't ask that. I know Mama probably somewhere shopping. Hi, Rosetta. Hi, Young Vern Basket Creations. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Kimberly. You know what I found? I found about 20 pairs of those little girl flip-flops. I saw that on somebody's live the other day, and I said, I didn't know those flip-flops were penny. There's certain colors. As a matter of fact, let me go get a few, so just in case you all happen to go in there today or tomorrow, you'll be looking for them. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna show you these real quick, and then I'm gonna get to the chip bags. Okay, so these are a real pretty design here. It's like a little rainbow with the little clouds. They're just all different sizes for little girls. That's one style. They have the little mermaid style, and these are all a penny. They have this style. There was another style that had smiling faces on it, but that was not on sale. The solid pink color is not on sale. I think those are the only ones, those three styles there, that are on sale. And I know I probably got, I'm trying to see, maybe 30 pair. All different sizes. They come in, let's see here what sizes they have. Large, medium. Let's see if I have any smalls in here for the little bitty feet. For the little bitty feet. Let's see what this one is. And I'm thinking about possibly for Easter, maybe offering a free pair of flip-flops, because you know you're really not gonna know what size they wear to put them inside a gift. So they have small, medium, and large. This is the small here. This is a medium size. So I would think that for every little girl gift, I'll let them pick a pair of flip-flops. And these are the large. I just like to, you know, hopefully try to get them the correct size. So I'll just have like a basket full of these, and with each sale, I offer a pair of flip-flops. So I think that'll be good. That'll be good. Or I might do that, and then I might also just put the flip-flops in with, I also found some of those little hats. I don't know what you call them. But they're the little hats that are have the yellow dot. I found some of those, so I might pair the head up with the flip-flops. I'm not really sure yet. But I was glad that I went, because I said, okay, I'm just going to go to the storage unit and I'm going right back home. Man, if I didn't do a quick turn, on the street where the Dollar General was. But that was the Dollar General I didn't get to over the weekend, so I went on, slid on by there, and found that stuff today. And I was shocked because I didn't think I'd find anything. I really didn't. Hi, Angela. Hi, Angela Norris. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Be Pretty Ink. How you doing? Hi, Crafty Leo. Yeah, those some cute little flip-flops. Really pretty. Let's say for a penny, I'll take them. Yeah, Terry, that's what I was saying. And then the mermaid with those little, the mermaid style, that'll go good with the mermaid basket. Yeah, I thought about that. Okay, guys, so since I thought about including you guys, this is one that I just finished folding. You can use double-sided tape. I prefer to use hot glue to seal mine. Sometimes this tape, after a couple of days will give way. So whenever I'm making them early, and I've really started to get where I just use the hot glue gun all the time now. This, hold on a minute. Hey, baby. I'm in here doing a live. I know I'm in an awkward spot. I hope you ain't got to use the kitchen for nothing. That was my sweetheart. I told him I hope he ain't got to come in here and eat or nothing because I done took over the whole little table. Okay, so guys, I got this already folded. And I'm going to put the Lay's sour cream and onion chips in this one. So all you do is just take it, fold it in, and let it go all the way down. And you have to manipulate it, carefully. You don't want to, open up the bag or anything. And just make sure it slides in all the way. Okay, and you're going to have this nice little amount at the top to seal it. So what I always do is just take it, pull it like that. Okay, and that's the shape I want it to give me when I put this glue on it. Okay, so what I do is just hold it in one hand like this. I take my glue gun here, and I hope you guys can see it. I'll take the glue from one end of the bag all the way over to the other. Then you can sit it down or hold it, and just, it's going to be hot too, so be careful. And just take and start sealing it and holding, sealing and holding, so you make sure the entire top is closed in. And you just keep sealing and holding it till that glue adheres to both sides of the bag. Just keep holding. Make sure you have a good seal. Okay, so it looks like my top is closed. Okay, so here's the back. Here's the front. So now how are people going to know what's inside the bag? So I print these labels. Let me find one. Okay, here's the Lay's sour cream label. So what I do is I use this Brother P-Touch machine, and I type my description in of the contents, and I'm going to go ahead and print this one so you can see what it looks like. You just type it in on the screen, and then you hit the print button, and it's going to print out the Fritos chili cheese label. Just printing out in the back. You use this to cut your label. Just press it. And here's your label here. And the excess white on both ends, you can trim that down if you like. Which I do tend to do a lot. There's just too much label. So this is the label that will go on the back of the Fritos chili cheese bag. Okay? So since we're working with the Lay's sour cream, I'm going to go ahead and remove the backing. It's a self-adhesive label that goes in that little printer. And what I'm going to do is fold it over in the middle. There's some labels that don't have this little cut in the center. I like to have this little cut down the center because it's easy to remove. Even though you have to remove two pieces, you don't have to damage the label to get the backing off. So you take it, and I just put it right down here on the bottom of the bag so people will know what's in it. And a lot of times at the events, they'll be looking at the bag saying, oh, it's so pretty, it's so pretty. Then they'll be saying, what's in it? And then I have to tell them, just look on the back and you'll see what's in. And they'll look and look and look until they, get the flavor that they're looking for. Okay, so I'm going to show you one from the very beginning, okay? I'm going to make sure, I hope my phone doesn't fall or anything. Okay, so let's get some of this out the way here. Got a lot of trash in the view of the camera. All right, so let's just get this going. I got my stack of pages here. So this is 8.5 by 11, and what you do is you print it in landscape mode, and this is how it will come out, okay? So what you do is turn it over to the blank side, and you see how the front is pink, the two back flaps are green. So this really helps, especially when you're a beginner. This helps you to fold it correctly. I just like the two colors together. As you know, I love pink and green. So this is how you can learn how to fold it, where one side will overlap the other. You want to make sure that there's no green showing on the front. There can be a little pink. There could be a little pink, because when I fold mine in, I'll have a little pink showing on the side. It doesn't really matter, because once you seal it, it's not going to be a really firm fold anyway. But when you fold it, you want to make sure that one side is overlapping the other. That part is important, because when you go to seal it, you need to have one flap over the other. That's where the bag is going to connect. That's going to start the process of closing the bag. Okay? So this is what we have. We have it folded in the back. This is going to be the front. So we're going to keep it turned over. And the first thing I'm going to do is take my glue gun, and I'm going to run glue all down the side here. Make sure you don't put glue to where when you fold it, you got glue exposed from under the fold. You want to make sure all your glue is hidden under this flap. You also want to make sure you don't get a lot of glue here on the interior. If you make a mistake and get glue on the interior, you're likely going to have to redo it. You're going to have to throw it away and redo it, because if you get glue on the white interior, it's going to affect the front of your design. Okay? Sometimes you can take and put your hand in and lift it up. If you don't have that much glue, you can lift it up. As long as you don't damage the front, you're good. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take my glue gun. And I hope you guys can see it good. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to keep the glue gun pressed against the paper. I'm not going to lift it up off the paper. Get it to the end as close as I can. Take the glue gun away. Turn it towards me and fold this flap over with the folds that I've already made. And I'm just going to keep pressing this. Keep pressing until I get a good hold, okay? Okay, so we partially got our bag sealed, okay? Now we got to take care of the bottom of the bag. Sometimes you will have glue that will seep out the top. You can just cut it or pull it. And sometimes you have glue that seeps out the bottom, okay? Sometimes it just happens. Okay, so now I have the top of my chip bag and the bottom. So I'm going to take my glue gun again, and I'm going to run this glue gun on the bottom from one side to the next. Okay, it's very important you be careful with this hot glue. And if you haven't used a glue gun, you're going to have to be very, very, very careful. Most people that do crafts and use these glue guns have had their share of burns. It just comes with the craft. It just comes with it. But you want to do everything you can to keep from getting burnt. Okay, so now guys, you can see in there I have my bottom sealed. Okay, so we almost to the point of a nice sealed chip bag, guys. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do next. Let's see here. I'm opening up one of the matte color bags that I didn't like. I'm opening that up, and I took the Cheetos Crunchy out. because I'm going to use all glossy. Okay, so we're going to take the Cheetos Crunchy, and you can kind of, you know, push it together. Don't be afraid of it. Just push it together so it fits down in your chip bag. And then you want to kind of let it kind of lay flat. You don't want one end jumping up more than the other. So you just kind of level it out, okay? Now here's our top. This is our last step to seal it in our chip bag. Okay, so I already trying to give it some shape before I put the hot glue on it. The last thing you want to do is to put that hot glue on the inside of this chip bag to seal it, and you don't have a good fold already. You're trying to train the bag to the shape that you want it so that it will easily shut at the top, okay? So I'm going to take the bag again. I'm going to take my glue gun. I'm going to go from left to right. Sometimes I go right to left, depending on how much glue comes out. Take it, fold it, and you're going to make sure that the front flap kind of meets up and is parallel with the back flap so that you don't have a lot of white either coming over where it can be seen in the front, or a lot of white that can be seen at the top and the back. You want to kind of have them even. So a lot of times too, you may get a little bit of glue like I got right here, a little bit of glue at the top. Be careful in taking that off because sometimes it will take the paint off. So if you have a little bit, like a little mistake there, you see that black part? Don't worry about that, okay? Don't worry about it. Just leave it be, okay? You're not looking for perfection. You're just looking to have it as nice as you can get it. Believe me, nobody ever says, oh, why do I have a spot at the top of my chip bag? They could care less. Most people are just excited to see that something like this has been made for a party. And I've had orders where I've done upwards of 200 of these at one time. I have shipped to Paris. I've shipped to the Bahamas. I stopped, when I had my Etsy shop, I stopped shipping overseas because it's so expensive. And of course I had to pass the shipping on to my customers. Some were willing to pay it, some weren't. So now that I have this bag all sealed, now I want to make sure that the guests know what's in this bag. So I have the Cheetos Crunchy label already printed. And one thing I do when I buy these boxes, and it'll put like 3 Lay's sour cream, 3 Lay's barbecue, 4 Cheetos Crunchy, I'll just start making my labels off of these totals here. I'll type in Lay's sour cream, print out 3 labels, Lay's barbecue, print out 3 labels. I'll type in Cheetos Crunchy, print out 4 labels. So I'm already getting everything done so that I can, it kind of speeds up your assembly process. And so that's how I do mine. Because I used to stop after each bag, go and type in the contents of the bag, and it really was a waste of time. So to have all of them already printed and just sitting to the side, that works better. Okay, so this is the Cheetos Crunchy. Okay, another thing that I do too, especially when I have my Etsy shop, takes a little bit more time, but it kind of evens out. What I would do is, when I designed the chip bag wrapper, the first design, I would type Lay's sour cream on the back. I would type it on the back so it prints out with the sheet. So therefore I didn't need this white label here. Okay? So I would do that. The only problem with that is if you have a problem with your bag, it gets messed up, extra glue gets on it or something, and you have to reprint it, you're going to have to remember and make sure that you are typing the right content on the back of the paper, because you can go and think you're printing out another sheet of paper to fix the error, and you could end up with Doritos, which was the last one you did. You could end up with Doritos on the back of the bag after you after you printed your replacement. So for me, it's a little bit easier to just do the label. Okay, and most customers really they didn't care one way or the other. Also, with a lot of these designs, I have all of these labels. I mean the brand digital art. So Lay's, I have the actual Lay's with what looks like a sun behind it. Doritos, I have the little triangle with the word Doritos. So I have all that also. And the Cheetos Crunchy, and you can get all that online. And it's the exact same thing that's on the bags that are in the store. I would tell my customers that wanted that if you put that on the front of the bag, it's going to limit your design space. So I would let them know. I always provided them with drafts of what the design looked like. So I will give them this design like this. And then I would make a similar design, but it would have like Cheetos Crunchy up at the top. And then I would, incorporate all the other elements in the design. And 9 times out of 10, the customer want to go with this style, where they can use as much design space as they could get and just put the content on the back logo. People are more important. Okay, so let's see what else I want to show you. You guys want me to do another one, or do you want me to go to the water bottle label? Which one you guys want? Hi Gigi's Creations. Hey Nicole, I hope you're feeling better. Hey Commander Alpha Turkey. Hi Robinson Caruso, how you doing? Or it's Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe. Okay. Hi, Sandra Leitner. Yeah, Terry, you can also, I do have a crimper as well. But as you can see, I put the crimp digital file on my bags. A lot of times I would have a problem when I would finish with the bag and I would run it through my crimper. Sometimes at the fold, it would take a little bit of the color off of it and leave the white. And I didn't like that. I don't like anything that looks like an imperfection if I can help it. So I said, okay, I'll cut that step out and I'll put the digital crimping on there. It gives you the same look, but if you just really want to feel the ridges, customers, they didn't care. But if you wanted it that way, you would have that option. At least my customers did. You'd have the option of, me not using the digital little crimp marks, and I could use my actual crimper to make it where you can feel the ridges on it. Okay, guys, I'm looking at the. Hello, Dom, darling. You're welcome, Terry. Yeah, me too, Terry. I do too. Okay, guys, so if nobody wants to see another chip bag, I'll go on to the water bottle label. Because I don't see anybody saying anything, so I think it might be okay. Oh, Terry, I got 3 printers back there. I use them all. I just use them. I'll use one if I don't feel it. Look, if I use one and it runs out of ink, it's an HP printers, all of my HP printers. If one runs out of ink, I'll just start printing to the other one. They're wireless, so it's easy to connect your phone, iPad, or your desktop to either printer. Okay. You just have them all in your printer profile, and you can print they're both 7,000 series. I have one that's a 7,800 series. The other is I think it's 70. I think it's a 7,800 series and the 7,600 series. But I want to upgrade and get the Epson Eco Tank. I want to get that. So that's going to be on my list. Because I heard they're really good with ink. But I do have that the ink subscription with Hewlett Packard. So they ship me cartridges as I need them. That really has helped a lot too. Then you can also call and get extra cartridges if you want to. So there's no limit on the number of cartridges, because I will call them and say, look, I got an order coming up where I'm going to have to print 500 sheets, 2,000 water bottle labels. I had one order on Etsy. The lady wanted 500 water bottle labels. 500. And so I have to make sure that I have my ink ready. I can't afford 2-day express shipping or overnight even. I need to do it when it needs to be done and get it shipped out. They're real good with that. They will, give you everything that you need. Extra if you need it. So I really love that ink subscription. And now they have paper subscription. I don't need that because it's a certain quality paper that I want. I do buy the Hewlett Packard brand papers, but sometimes I don't use Hewlett Packard brand paper. So I have that option. Now my paper, let me go get my paper so you can see what it is, okay? I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the paper that I normally use, the HP brand paper, and I found that the paper that matches the printer, you get the best results. There are exceptions to everything though. You don't have to always use the brand paper because sometimes it is more expensive. I also, for the water bottle labels, I use, I cannot think of the brand paper. I don't have any in my office. I'm going to go on my Amazon account and look for it, and I'm going to leave it in the description. But it's a paper that I just absolutely love to use. It prints out so pretty. It's a nice glossy finish as well. You get 5 labels to a page. So what I'm going to do is just cut these, and I'm going to do a couple of water bottles so you can see the how that is done. And I've decided that since I'm finished with my shopping, I'm going to finish these chip bags and water bottle labels today. So what I do is I use my little Cricut cutter. It's a Cricut brand, but you can use any cutter. I have several of these cutters. And you just cut your labels using this little cutting guide that's on here. And sometimes with the labels, the machine may pull the paper in a little bit slanted sometimes. When you cut it, you make your adjustments for that. Um, if you've ever used a cutter, you probably know what I'm talking about. Because when you cut your water bottle label, you want to make sure that you know, you want to have as less of this white space in between it. You don't want that to show if you can help it. You want a clean cut and not cut too much of your design. So you have to find that right fit when you're cutting it. Now I can also do this with my Cricut machine and not have to worry about cutting these evenly, but if I use that, I cannot get 5 labels to a page. It won't let me do 5 labels to a page. I can probably do 3 or 4, and the machine can cut them. It takes more time that way because you're going to have to load in, print each sheet and put it, because you're going to have to do a print then cut on the label. And those of you that are familiar with Cricut know what I'm talking about. But you have to do a print then cut, so there's 1 page at a time. The machine has to cut it, and so on and so forth. So it takes a little bit more time than it does to just use the cutter. Okay, so what I've done, guys, is cut these labels. Okay. And these are my 2 water bottles, okay? Any water bottle is fine. One thing that I recommend is do not remove the original label. Leave it on, it's not hurt nobody, okay? Now, the only time I recommend taking it off is if you're going to have a pure white background. Very little artwork. Then you know, other than that, leave this original label on, okay? Because if you're using just a white background, you don't want any of the water bottle label to show through the paper. Okay, so this is printer paper, or what they call, it's not printer paper, I'm sorry, label paper. Which means it's 8.5 by 11, and it has adhesive and a backing that can be removed so that you can adhere the label paper to whatever you're going to adhere it to. So what I do is I take the water bottle label and I just kind of fold the end of it and get my backer separated from the label, okay? So what I do is, and a lot of you that do those mugs and stuff, and you have the, I forgot what, I know y'all probably know what they call the holder, what you sit your cups and things in. It holds it steady while you know, work on it. One of those is a really good thing to have, but you don't need to have it. So I'm going to take my label, and you're just going to make sure that you put it over this label, and you want to kind of have it under this little ridge here. So you're really just making sure that you're covering that label. That's the most important thing. And you just take one side at a time. You see how I'm leaving the back on this side? I'm not ready to work with that yet. So I'm going to leave it over there. And I'm just going to work with this 1/2 over here. Take it to the back. Okay. And it's not going to always be straight in the back because you're going to have a little overlap. But you get it just as straight as you can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but you can, you know, do the best you can with it. See? Okay, and this is the front. And that one I could have did it a little bit tighter, but that's fine. I'll just drink this one and do another one. Okay, so this is another one here. And I'll tighten it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to use the same procedure. We're going to take, And the front can be anything that you want it to be. I can take this back and make it the front. So you don't have to, just because this is the front of the bottle, start the label that way. You don't have to do that. You can make the front wherever you want it to be. Wherever the bottle wants to lay, just use it to your advantage. So just take it. Pull it as tight as you can get it. And sometimes they will match up perfectly in the back. I don't really like these water bottles, but they're going to have to do. Some water bottles are just a little bit more sturdier than others. See, I don't like the way this is. Even after pulling it tight, I still had this happen. Let's see if I can tighten it. A lot of times it's like, no, you can't change nothing. Once you stick it on there, it's like a one and done. So I'm going to see. It's coming up kind of okay. I don't like that either. I'm going to try a different water bottle, guys. Let me try something different. But this is what this one looks like. The artwork and everything is fine. It's just when you get to the back, for some reason, it's not giving me what I want back there. So let me try, because I got another kind of water in here. And that's another thing too, guys. My favorite water bottles to use. My favorite water bottles to use are Dasani. Those are some nice sturdy bottles. I love those Dasani bottles. I get the best results with those. Okay, so let's try these. This is some Kroger purified water. So let's try this one and see if I can get a different result. Let's see if I got any questions too. Oh, Monique, yeah, you'll love it. You're welcome, Breezy. Okay, Katrina. Okay. You're welcome, Terry. Happy Monday, Twins Party of 5. How you doing? Hi, Akiba. Anybody else I missed? I'm sorry. Hi, Still Classy. And this kind of takes a simple party. It just adds a little flair to it. Very inexpensive if you're doing it yourself. So, and I started doing these because I always wanted to make my granddaughter's the birthday parties as grand as I could get it. Grand on a budget. And I learned how to do it. And every time they had a party, you talked about everything was gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I would have people at the party trying to see how they can get some for their kids' party. Okay, this is much better. This bottle is way more sturdier. So I won't use the ones my daughter bought. I'll use these that I have. But you see how the finish, you see how that finished? The bottle is a little bit, the plastic is thicker. So it's not going to give way as easy as these did. They're just really flimsy plastic. That has a lot to do with the outcome as well. This plastic is much thicker, okay? And it just has a much better and neater look. You see how it looks in the back, where it overlaps? You can't even tell where it overlaps at. Okay, so that's another thing to be aware of too. But whatever water you have, it will work. It just, you'll get a different finish. The more sturdier the water bottle, the better the label is going to look. It's going to adhere better because you have a more solid surface. The plastic is not going to give in and start warping the paper. So I'm going to do one more. So Kroger water bottles are past my test. This is the second one. You see the difference in it? Now these are the two from the Ozarka brand. You see how it's not, when you press the label down, it kind of sinks in, then it comes back and gives it this warped look. See that right there? It's in the front. And then on this one, I got just a little bit there, but not bad. Get around to the back, it's warping again. The plastic is so soft, it's just giving way as you press the label. It's just sinking in. So this is our finished product. This is our water bottle and our chip bag. Okay. And I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do the candy bars. I have two ways to do that. I could do it in a wrapper just like these are, or I can make a Hershey bar purse, and I may do some Hershey bar purses just so you guys can see that process. Those are really fun to make too. I have the little chains that go on the purse. I have the little beads. Well, they're not bead, but it's like a pretty button that kind of goes in the front and just adds a little piece of decor to it. It looks almost like a real purse, but it's not. So I'm going to show you that process too once I get to it. But I'm going to have to get to it real fast because Saturday is the event. So I'm going to have to speed it up whether I like it or not, which is not going to be a problem. I work fast on these because the more you do them, the more comfortable you get with them and the faster you do them. These are going to be real fun to do. It's no stress. I love it. And but it will be done today. I think I'm going to go out and get another box of these. My daughter bought these over, and they're always a hit. So I'm going to go and get another box of these. I always like to get more than what she wants to get when we do events. She says I overdo it. But one party her daughters had, I know it had to be 50 guests here. 50 little kids, y'all. 50. And I timed that just perfect. I will never ever again spend that much money on party favors, but that time I did, and it paid off. I had tote bags that were bigger than this box, and I practically filled those tote bags up. The kids were so happy. I had enough for every kid. We even had some kids that came late, and I had the extra bags in the back, and the little kids came, and I remember overhearing the dad say, do you all have any more of those bags? Because the kids were just in awe. Everybody was comparing the toys and candy and stuff they had, and the look on those kids' face, I think if I didn't have them, I would have went back in their room and made some real quick. But everything worked out fine. He had two boys and a girl with him, and I had them gender-based as well. And I came back in, I said, look what I found. And you should have saw the kid's face just lit up. I said, yes, of course I have extra. And that made my day. That made my day. Because I don't like seeing the kids sad or pouting. I don't like that. I do whatever I can to make them happy. So, that is my fun for this afternoon, guys. Anybody go to DG today? Anybody besides me go back into Dollar General again today? Thank you, Monique. Oh, Ladom, you got to get that Cricut machine out, baby. Knock that dust off of it, and you need to start watching videos. I suggest you do that before you even open the machine. Then they have a lot of beginner. You can type in Cricut for beginners, and it'll take you slow. They even have a little beginner little craft that you can do when you open up the machine. You can follow that and see how comfortable you are with it. But those videos are a lifesaver. You can learn so much from watching those videos. Sherry said she took a day off. Yeah, you're right, Chosen. Okay, Renita. Okay, Dorothy going too. Dorothy, did you ever figure out how to cut your whatever you were trying to do on your Cricut? Did you ever figure out how to cut it? Because I'm thinking it's something as simple as the dial setting on your Cricut. If you don't have that dial set correctly, it won't cut. The harder your surface or whatever it is you're trying to cut, you got to have that dial adjusted to that, to that same thing. Customer service and the personal touch is really where it's at. Quality too is important. Okay, Monique. Yeah, I was shocked when I went to one today. After I left my storage unit, I went, and I couldn't believe what was still left in there. And when I was at the register, it was another penny shopper was just coming in behind me. After you do it for so long, you get to see familiar faces and, the other penny shoppers. You get to know who they are. And I said to myself, I hope he finds something, because I tell you, I looked high and low. I looked behind stuff. In those shelves that they have, things fall behind those shelves, because those shelves are not pushed firmly up against the little bracket. So I found 3 things that had slid over and fell down to the bottom shelf. And so there's still things out there to be found. I hope that there's something good that's going to penny tomorrow. So I'm hoping Christy Connection come on with something good for tomorrow, y'all. Yeah, and one thing I love is, like, if you find a really, really nice manager at some of these stores, some of them will go out their way to help you. Like I told you, this one store I was in last week, the manager was literally helping me put items in my cart. True enough, I was the only one in there, but she made sure that I had 99% of everything that they had. There was a lady came behind me, and she remembered me when we saw each other the other day. She said, yeah, I remember you from the other day. My cart was full. You hear me? I couldn't get nothing else in my cart. It was rising up over where the cart stopped at. I mean, she had me loaded. Yeah, Cherish. That's exactly what happened to me. Cause I had one of the managers that helps me call me and tell me to come up there, and that's where I got a lot of those pink squares from. Yep. So it pays to be nice to people and do what you can. But yeah, that helped a lot getting all that stuff, and then not to have to bump people and not really fight over it, but to just have all that stuff and it's yours if you want it. Just get it out, whatever you want, get it out, and just go up to the register and you finished. So I really, really appreciated that. Yeah, that's right, Cherish. You do show them much love. I tell you, I do. I do. I show her much love because I appreciate that very much because I know she don't have to do it. Yes. Okay, guys. Anybody got any questions about anything? And you know, for some reason, my stores never have the foods and a lot of those medications and stuff that they had. My stores didn't have any of that, which is okay with me. I mean, as long as I'm getting the toys and the yellow dot and green dot, I'm happy with that.
The thing I think that people will look back on about this.
All right, Chosen. I know how it is, honey. Me too. Me too. Yeah, but that penny shopping is something else. Chosen, did you see those little flip flops they got on sale that they got for a penny at Dollar General? Yeah, I watched somebody's video and they were talking about those flip flops and I went and found them this morning. They just happened to be at that store I went to. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, because I make sure I clean up too because when I went this morning, I found all those flip flops. And then I went back over to my artificial flowers. I can never get enough of those artificial flowers, y'all. And I found a lot of those. I think I found 30 flowers. I think she counted 30. And so I made sure that that area was clean when I left it, because I told the cashier, I said, go back there and look at those flowers and the flip-flop area because it's clean. I don't want somebody to come in here and then you think it's me, because I left my area, I left all my areas clean. Yeah, because you know what? A lot of that shopping I was doing, I found a lot of green dot and yellow dot. And when my friend called and said, come up here and, get the pink square, girl, I went up there and honey, like I said, it's a blessing to have the all that stuff available for you to get. Girl, you talking about somebody loading up. And when I took a picture of those 2 carts, I had taken stuff out of those carts and put it up on the counter. I was checking out at that point. So that wasn't all of it. And then the cart in the front, I had took all the stuff out from under the bottom of that one. I had the bottom of the last cart filled to the bottom too. I had stuff. I was going to the restaurant. I had boxes falling out. And I found some beautiful toys. Beautiful toys. Ooh, honey, if you went with me, you'd be in awe. Oh my God. I found a lot on my own. Even before my friend called me yesterday, I had found a lot on my own. But I had noticed that a lot of the pink square wasn't that much available. I had noticed that it wasn't that much available. Cause every time I get them, the pools, the rafts and stuff like that, the parents love those baskets. They love it. They love it. Those big swimming pools and stuff, they absolutely love those. I sold them so fast. The last big haul I got from Walgreens, I sold all that swim stuff. I sold it real fast. Yeah, and you know what, Sharon? A lot of them stores will pack it up. But like I said, if you ain't good with one of them managers, they'll sure tell you to come up there. Yep.
especially that for those.
And you know those little gray bins that they be having, they be putting all their stuff in.
Right.
I went through
We also see is places like on the square.
15 or 16 of them
About you and about what you dedicate
yesterday.
your professional life to. That is adding to this overall effort. We are continually looking for additional resources, additional partners to make sure.
Yeah, so I'm ready for Easter. Look, we ain't even got Christmas over with yet. I'm ready for Easter. Easter, as a matter, I just got all the toys that I need.
The philosophical point is,
All the toys that I need. I don't think I'm gonna need any more toys for a long, long while.
organizations like yours, and we won't stop until every veteran has a household.
Yeah, George, you probably need to go. I don't know what area you in, but I will go like the next place over. Like I'm in Memphis, but I can go to West Memphis, Arkansas, or I can go to South Haven, Mississippi, or something like that. Sometimes you have to really branch out, especially if your stores in your area aren't really having anything. You may need to go to some different areas and hope that those managers are leaving stuff out, because all the managers don't put all this stuff up.
We're really careful with. We want to make sure we're doing our part, and we think our partners like you.
Yeah, I'm looking for. And you know what? For Easter, I am going to be making some adult Easter baskets. I had a lot of people asking for adult Easter baskets. So when the Easter stuff went on sale last year, I got a lot of things that I could use for adult Easter baskets. So I'm looking forward to that too. Yes, never a million. That's a good thing too, to keep a count of what store has what, so you can decide then which one you gonna go to first. Cause I tell you, I kept going back and forth, back and forth. I said, which one am I gonna go to? I got to pick one. And I was so nervous because I was like, oh Lord, I hope I pick the one where I can really get some good stuff. Cause you never know. You can see it one night, going there the next day and stuff be gone. But my prediction was right. Everyone I went to had something good. And the first one I went to really had good stuff. Okay, Cherish, yeah, those doll baskets are nice too. The hood store is my favorite. Yes, they be having some good stuff. Yeah, but once you start finding those pennies, especially a lot of them, it's addictive. Man, it's addictive. Then this day and time, how many times you gonna find something for a penny? Not too many.
Disability is not a dirty word. It takes a lot to be able to get to the right part of disability because we live in an ableist society. I have a mind.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much you can find for one shopping trip. I think this may be my best penny haul this last couple of days than I've ever had. Every color dot, a square, I was able to get a lot of. And that's what really shocked me, because usually I get one or the other, but the green dot, the yellow dot, the pink square, and there was some other things. There were a lot of other things that were the hidden pennies. I was finding those too. I got a whole bunch of those beautiful candle holders. All different kinds. When I got home, y'all talking about somebody was tired, y'all. I had to sit down. I'm so tired. I said, I don't even feel like taking my shoes off. I was so tired. I was tired but real happy at the same time. Yeah, and Joyce, getting up early is another good thing too. Because I was at my first store about 7:45. And Monique, I think they didn't bother to pull them because it was so many that was a penny. It was just so many. Oh yeah, that 72 a penny was beautiful. Man, that was beautiful. It was pennies everywhere. Okay, Star. Oh, I hate you didn't find much. And my sister came over last night and wiped out some of that stuff I found yesterday. She got some swimming pools and goggles and what else did she got? Something else. She got some swim rings too. Yeah, she got a few things from me too. She was trying to take one whole garbage bag. I said, hey, hold up now. You don't need no whole garbage bag now. You got 3 kids at the house now. Yeah, I can't wait till Christian Connection come on because I want to see what's on the menu for tomorrow. That's right. Don't give up because in the beginning, I would say every video I went on, I can't find no pennies. But the problem was I wasn't going on the first day of the sale. That was my whole problem. Because when I started going on the first day of the sale, I started finding all kind of good stuff. So that kind of fixed my dismay that I had with penny shopping in the beginning. Yeah, if you ever get to where you can find some pennies chosen, you gonna absolutely love it. You gonna love it. And I didn't have any more swimming pools left, guys. I didn't have any swimming pools left. So when I got all those swimming pools the other day, you talking about somebody was happy. And then I was happy yesterday because I was able to get some brand name stuff. Mickey Mouse stuff, Minnie Mouse stuff, Disney Princess stuff. It wasn't just the generic pools, you know. So I was real happy with that. Yeah, George, because you know we have ourselves a ball. We're like little kids at Christmas time. Okay, Cherish, well, see, you got a lot to see. I'm retired, so I can just get up and go any day of the week. But, yeah, that has a lot to do with it, too. You just have to, you know, do it the best way you can. Oh, Chosen, I know you going to cut up. I know you going to cut up, girl. Okay, guys, did anybody else need to see any other chip bag being assembled or a water bottle label, anything like that? But like I said, I do have some more videos that deal exclusively with party favors. Yeah, and you know what? And I'm thinking, okay, they got so many pools. I know I'm gonna be able to get some pools. Honey, a lot of them stores I went in, there was no pink square anywhere. And Chosen, that I don't know. Yeah, that part I don't know. That's another reason I went today to still see if I could find some stuff. Oh, never in a million. I use this hot glue gun right here. You can use double-sided tape as well, but I like the seal that the hot glue gives. So that's why I use that. I like that better. Hi, Crystal's Unique. How you doing? Yes, never in a million. I did some chip bags. And I changed them because I had a matte finish paper and I didn't like it. So I went to the glossy finish paper and I like that much better. And then I did some water bottles, did put the little labels on here. And I was telling them how the bottle has a lot to do with how well your label adheres to it. This plastic is much thicker. These two labels went on extremely well. And this Ozarka bottled water, they're okay, but they're not up to the standard that I like to put out. So this is a Kroger brand water, and it works just fine. But Dasani is my water of choice. The bottles are really, really nice and sturdy. Thank you, thank you.
Defer power to the executive branch, the White House, but this is very much Donald Trump's Republican Party and a Republican Senate in which the Republican leaders are hoping to either win this.
And you know what? The vases, a lot of the vases and stuff that I was seeing, there weren't anything that even looked remotely like those in my stores. Beautiful vases, and S. Marie showed a really pretty black and white little serving tray, or a little, I don't think it was a serving tray, like a little trinket tray, you know, that you can put your keys on or take your jewelry off and put on it. It was really pretty, but I didn't see any of that pretty stuff. Now, I did find a lot of the wood candlesticks and the wood lanterns and stuff like that. I found a lot of that. And then I found those pretty black iron votive holders. I think the little holders were like a blue glass. I found a lot of those. Those were really pretty too. And you know, anytime it's a penny, it really looks good. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off the live and take me a little break, and then I'm gonna get back to finishing up my party favors. Tomorrow, depending on what they have at Dollar General, I am almost at the point where I have the dining room almost finished. Hey guys, I'm so happy. I found my silver cake stand. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. I didn't know where it was. And I finally found it yesterday. I found it in the closet up in on the shelf where I have all the gold candle holders and cake stands. This is the one I've been looking for about a week. And it was up where the gold, all the gold, I don't know how it ended up there with the gold cake stands and the gold cupcake holders and stuff, but that's where it was. Because my daughter said, Mama, just look up there. And I'm like, but I know it's not up there. And it was up there. I told her, I said, I'm so glad you came over. Because I was about to go to the storage unit and start going through all my boxes, which would have been a headache. So I'm glad I found the cake stand. We got something pretty for the cake to sit on. And look, guys, I was so busy trying to get to Dollar General after I left the storage, I forgot to I have these beautiful cherry blossom trees. I'm going to go and get them tomorrow. I asked my daughter, would she like them? Because she's real picky. And she said, yeah, I think they'll be pretty. So I'm going to go get those tomorrow. And hopefully she'll like it. You know, when I, set them where I want to sit them. They have lights on them. So hopefully she will like it, because I think that would add a perfect touch to the setup. It's Saturday. Never in a million it's going to be Saturday. You're welcome, Monique. Thank you, Cherish. Thank you, Joyce.
Right, I mean, he ate up this, it was a very long post that he put on social media.
Okay, guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I appreciate you taking out time to come to the live. I love you guys. I wish you have a wonderful week this week. And I will see you on the next live. It may be tomorrow or Wednesday, but I will definitely be seeing you again soon. All right, guys? Bye-bye.
Obviously something that the Trump administration in the first term